Meet Eannatum, the son of Ningirsu. Eannatum was the Ensi, or the ruler, of the city-state of Lagash in southern Mesopotamia in around 25th century BCE, which puts the timeline firmly in the early dynastic III period of Mesopotamian history. Eannatum is known for establishing one of the first verifiable empires in history. He conquered the lands of Sumer, parts of Akkad, and Elam. He conquered enough lands to call himself Lugal Kish, or the King of Kish, which is a title associated with the control of Sumer and those surrounding Mesopotamian territories under one ruler. Eannatum, like other rulers of Lagash, was part of a long-standing war over the rival city-state Umma, particularly squabbling over a fertile piece of land which separated the two of them, known as the Gu Edina, or literally the neck of the steppe. Long story short, Eannatum won the battle, and he essentially took control of the Gu Edin, but he did allow Umma to use the area for farming, but of course he taxed them to do so. He documented his win on a very famous piece of work now known as the Stele of the Vultures. The Stele gets its modern name from a rather gruesome scene which sits atop one of the fragments, and what we are seeing is quite literally a group of vultures feasting on the corpses of the enemy soldiers. The stele is fragmented, but it gives us just enough information to gather the context, and of course, it does come with a fragmentary accompanying Sumerian inscription. It's in this inscription that Eannatum claims that he is the offspring of the god Ningirsu. He says, Ningirsu a Eannatum shaga shubanidug, which means Ningirsu implanted the seed of Eannatum into the womb. We see a partial Ningirsu on the stele in which he is holding a net which contains the dead bodies of the Umamites. This is of course claiming that not only did Eannatum and his powerful army defeat the Umamites, but of course the god Ningirsu assisted them in doing so. Here is another fragment of the stele where we see Eannatum himself leading his soldiers into battle. After Eannatum's triumph, he made the Ensi of Umma swear an oath to the gods that he would never again encroach on the lands of Lagash. An oath which, if broken, would have dire divine consequences. Here's a quick picture of the stele that I took in Paris back in August. That was Eannatum, the Ensi of Lagash and the first emperor in history, maybe? Dunno, you let me know what you think in the comments. Catch you later.